Hey, Leia Shilobod here, CEO of InTech Solutions. And today I'm going to talk to you about why manufacturers are my favorite client to work with. So, I have a degree in psychology. So I started out working in human services. I also did some counseling. I was a special ed teacher, and then I opened up InTech Solutions. On all those positions, I've always delivered a service, not a product, not ever made anything. And that's what I think is really cool about manufacturers. When I work with a manufacturer, I get to see that you got raw materials on one end over here and a useful product on the other end, and you're able to sell that useful thing to the world. That to me is really cool, being able to see that process and then, kind of sort of be a part of it because we're also supporting the network. The other reason why I love to work with manufacturers is because as a business owner, I truly believe that manufacturing is the backbone of our economy here in the United States. We need a strong manufacturing background in order for us to be able to be competitive in a global marketplace. The renaissance that we've been seeing here in Pittsburgh with manufacturing has been awesome, exciting, and I am really excited to be a part of that by helping those companies with their computers and their networks so that they can grow and scale fast. So knowing that I really like to work with that kind of a customer, I was thinking to myself, all right, so I like to work with them, but what can I really do for them? I want to bring a lot of value. And I decided that my mission with manufacturers was to help 100 manufacturers to information enable their companies to help them to be exponential so that they would no longer experience linear growth, but exponential growth. And you say, okay, that sounds interesting, Leia. What the heck does that mean and where did it come from? It's a great question. So I read this book called Exponential Organizations by a gentleman by the name of Salim Ismail. And it really opened up my mind to how companies today are starting and they're small and then suddenly they're multi-million-dollar or $100 million companies and they scale up like this. How do they do that? He picked it apart and he realized that there are 9 different ways that you can leverage technology in your business. So just like with Moore's Law, in my industry, everyone knows about Moore's Law. It's how many transistors you can fit on a microchip. That number grows exponentially. It doubles about every 18 months. If you can information enable your company, then you can jump on that same trajectory and also become exponential. And I thought, wow, this is cool because I can help, I can do that. That can be my piece. So there are 9 ways that he talks about being able to do that. And I'm going to quickly review them for you. Staff on demand, crowd or community, algorithms, leveraged assets, engagement of staff and or customers, interfaces, dashboards, experimentation, autonomy, and social technology. So what can my piece be? What can I help to do with manufacturers? Well, you know that you have interfaces and dashboarding when you have MRP, ERP, CRM, MES, automation software, and we can help you to choose the right software. We can assist in the implementation of that software, and we can make sure that the systems run properly so that that tool can continue to give you real good data all the time and work properly for you. We also help with the deployment of your automation network. So when you have screens or interfaces out there, that's going to give you information about the equipment. We can help to deploy that for you. We can help to make sure that the network that it all talks to is maintained properly. And we can also make sure that the information you're getting from it is good information, because if you're getting garbage information from your automation network, it's not going to be able to help you. You would have just spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in some cases for bad information, and that doesn't make any sense. We're also able to provide staff on demand in several different ways. As you need it, we're here as a help desk to provide quick, fast response to support your computers. We maintain your networks and your servers to make sure you have uptime there. We have, and we also provide CIO services. So real same side of the table consulting with you, helping to understand your objectives and your strategy for your business, and then giving you the right advice so that you purchase the right thing at the right time and have it implemented and configured the right way so that help you to grow and scale. We also help you to leverage assets by determining what part of virtualization or cloud is going to make your company be able to scale well. Some of those things are really great solutions for some companies, and in other cases they're not a good solution. So we help you to make sure that you are leveraging the right virtualization and cloud solutions. We also help you to assess, deploy, and manage your communication systems. That's part of your social technology, whether that's your VoIP system, so that you can be in high communication with everyone on premise or even when they're out of the office. We also make sure your email is up properly, and then we can also assist in being able to give you information on and help you to deploy things like wikis or instant messengers or things like that that are going to be able to leverage a social technology within your company to scale. We also will provide hardware and software consulting and deployment and project services outside of just everyday support. And that's your staff on demand there too. And now what I'd like to kind of break down a little for you is, that sounds real lofty, maybe a little esoteric. Let me bring it down to what exactly it can do for you. So we do provide the consulting and systems engineering services for you to be able to make sure you buy the right technology. That's important because I save my customers literally thousands to tens of thousands of dollars every single year by making sure we're buying the right stuff. I also help my customers develop and implement a clear plan for the implementation of technology that helps you to comply with and attain your quality standards for your company, whether that's ISO standards, SQF standards, or other standards specific to your manufacturing industry. I also help my customers to eliminate unplanned or unbudgeted tech costs by at least 50%. In companies that we work very closely with, I'm able to help eliminate those unplanned or unbudgeted costs by 90% or more, while simultaneously increasing uptime and network availability. We also offer peace of mind because you know that you're working with somebody who you can trust, who cares about your company, wants to understand you and your processes, and that will own that piece of it and not try to point fingers or offload it onto someone else. Buck stops here. We're going to make sure things work right. We also keep the automation networks functioning properly, and so you don't have a garbage in, garbage out scenario with information from your automation network. We are also able to save our customers thousands of lost man hours every single year, because we keep systems up and running so you don't have somebody sitting there not able to work. And also by the security that we are able to deploy, it helps to keep people focused on business tasks and not doing things that are non-business related on their computers. And it also stops infections. We have a very, very high rate of infection-free networks across all of our customers. And none of our customers have ever gotten any of those crypto wall or crypto locker viruses that you hear about, that it gets on a computer and then it starts to encrypt and lock down drives, and people have lost massive amounts of information because of that. I'm proud to say that not a single one of our customers has ever gotten one of those. So this is my vision for what I want to help to deliver to manufacturers so that you can be successful and you can scale. If this sounds like something that really speaks to you, if I sound like somebody that you would like to work with, I would love to talk to you and have a conversation to see if it would be a fit to work together. Please reach out to me on my mobile at 724-689-2225 or email me at leia@intechit.net. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my vision, and I hope to talk to you soon.